Hi everyone, this is Mojib Mustafavi. As you see, you're able to be in touch with me via various ways. Let's gain some better understanding of English, shall we? Today we're going to talk about present tenses, two forms of present tense, which are simple present and present continuous. What is a tense? What do I mean by present tenses? And what are simple present and present continuous? Please be patient to learn them together. Okay, as the index we're about to see. Before we start, same as always, what is a tense? What is a simple present tense? What is the present tense or simple form of the verb? What is the present continuous? So number 3 and number 5 are the main numbers of our presentation. Comparison between simple present and present continuous tenses. At the end we have a comparison. Examples, review of course, new words, expressions, and idioms, same as always, and notes at the end. Before we start, each PowerPoint presentation is of course made for a specific level of English learners. But, however, I try to teach and clarify different parts related to the main subject as much as I can. So, if you think that the subject might seem hard to you, please don't judge the book by its cover and watch the video. You will learn a lot. You may see some slides being repeated in different presentations. That is because of the relevant subjects. That's obvious. For example, I will upload the presentation related to past tenses, and you might see some mutual slides with this presentation. As you've noticed so far, we follow American English accent. During the video, please take notes and write your questions down. You can contact me and ask them later. You know the ways, you know how to contact me. At the end of the presentation, I will review the lesson and the meaning of new words, expressions, and idioms. So if you don't understand the meaning of a word, don't worry. Okay, let's begin. What is a tense? What is a tense? In grammar, tense is a category, means group or class, that expresses, means talks about, describes, time reference with showing the moment of speaking. So, a tense shows the moment of speaking using time references. Tenses are usually shown by the use of specific forms of the verb. What are the main tenses? The main tenses are past, present, and future. Each tense itself has some forms, and in this presentation, in this video, we're going to talk about two most important tenses of the present, which are simple present and present continuous. What is a simple present tense? Okay, simple present tense mainly talks about actions happening as routines or habits. Routines means every day, every week, twice a day. Or habits, something you do without thinking or pre-thinking. Truths and facts. For example, I am a student. Interests, something you like, you dislike, you hate, you love, etc. Other things, same as these. The simple present is the most used verb form in English. So, if we learn simple present, it will help us a lot learn English language better and easier. Okay, the formula of this tense is as follows. Subject plus present tense or simple form of the verb plus the rest of the sentence. What is the present tense? What is the simple form? We're going to learn in the next slide. Note that you should add an s or es to the end of the verb in case of using third person. So if we are using he, she, it, names like Sam, Anne, Susan, and singular nouns like this pencil, that school, and something like these, we should add s or es to the end of the verb. Let's take a look at some examples. Ivy watches television every day, routine, every day, watches, yes, huh? A human sleeps at least 8 hours a day, habits or truth and fact. I am a student, truth and fact. Do you like cooking? Interest. Do you like cooking? What time does your mother usually wake up? What time does your mother usually wake up? Routine or habit? She wakes up at 7 o'clock, for example. If you have any question during the video, please write them down. Write them down. You can text me, call me, or anything, and ask them later. What is the present tense simple form of the verb? Each verb has 3 forms: present tense or simple form, past tense or past form, and past participle. For example, 3 forms of the verb go is go as simple form, went as past form, and gone as past participle. In this video, we're gonna deal with present tense or simple form. The present tense is a grammatical tense and it places an action or situation in present time. It places an action or situation in present time. Places means puts, talks about, locates. What is the present continuous tense? So, it is often used to describe events happening now. This tense can even be used to talk about actions which are happening in a limited period in present. Limited period. For example, today, this week, these days, this month. It's not frequent in all your days. You don't do it frequently in your life. It's just for a limited period, for a limited time. The formula of this tense is as follows. Subject plus am is are plus gerund or verb plus ing and the rest of the sentence. Note that we should use am for I, is for the singular, like he, she, this pencil, that boy, my father, your mother, and are for you and the plural. Plural nouns like those boys, or the schools, or my pens. Let's take a look at some related examples. Kim's sleeping right now. Kim is sleeping right now. Kim is sleeping right now. Sleeping, ing, and right now. We are working on a project these days. We are working on a project these days. Limited period. Is your brother teaching math currently? Currently means at the moment, now. Now. Who is singing a song? For example, you're talking to a friend and you hear someone sing a song and you ask, who is singing the song? Okay, that's Joe singing the song. Okay, let's have a comparison between simple present and present continuous to learn it better, easier, and more useful. We have 5 metrics: tense and time, description, timeline, adverbs, and examples. Simple present and present continuous both happen in the present time. They're same. But simple present talks about routines, habits, etc., whilst present continuous talks about a limited period of present. As you can see on the timeline, simple present happens frequently or normally, but present continuous happens at the moment, now, or at a limited period, for example, today or these days. Suitable adverbs: every day, twice a week, often, seldom. Often means usually, seldom is opposite of often and usually means hardly ever. Right now or now, currently, this year, these weeks, limited period, these weeks. Examples: I eat lunch every day at 1 p.m. Susan usually drinks apple juice. These two examples are talking about routines. But here, I'm learning French this week, a limited period. You and your family are traveling, maybe now, maybe this month, maybe this week. Okay? Examples. Simple present tenses are red and present continuous tenses are blue. I'm reading a book about nature of Guatemala now, or this week, or this month. Sam always tries to do his best at school. Frequently, always. My friend and I are playing basketball currently now. You hardly ever study mathematics. Hardly ever. A yes no question. Are Sam and Joe learning Spanish these days? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Does his brother have children? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. So pay attention to the forms we answer to yes no questions in simple present and present continuous. Let's have a review. Tense, a category that expresses time references. Simple present tense, used to talk about routines, habits, etc. Present continuous tense, referring to continuing action or state in the present. We talked about these two tenses in this presentation. New words, expressions, and idioms. Let me read them a bit fast with their meaning. Instructor, a teacher or a trainer. To be in touch with somebody, to remain in contact. For example, I am still in touch with my friend in Canada. Via, through a place, using a person or something. Various, different types. To be about to do something, to do or happen soon. Specific, particular. However, but. Clarify, to make something clearer. During, from the beginning to the end. The British pronunciation of this word, number 9, is during. Number 10. Category, a group of people or things. Group. 11. Express, to tell what you're feeling or thinking. Describe, to give details about something. Routine, the usual order. Habit, something you do regularly or usually, and sometimes without thinking. Place, to put somebody or something in a particular situation. Place as a verb, be careful. Period, a particular length of time. Currently, at the present time. To do the best, to try as hard as you can. Okay, please repeat after me. Instructor, to be in touch with somebody. Via, various, to be about to do something. We're about to play soccer. Number 6, specific. However, clarify, during, category, express, describe, routine, habit, place, as a verb, be careful, period, currently, to do the best. Okay? Notes. I will upload the presentation for past tenses as soon as I can. I hope I can make presentations and videos related to all tenses of past, present, and future. In case of having any questions, same as always, you can contact me. In case of wanting the video, you can download it from my Telegram channel. Please share me your ideas about the video. I would appreciate it. And these are the ways: my Instagram page and Telegram channel, my cell phone, you can be in touch via calling, SMS, Telegram, and WhatsApp, my Gmail, and my YouTube channel. It was incredible spending some time with you. Hope the video has been useful. You can follow me on Instagram, Telegram, and YouTube. Till the next time, goodbye, enjoy, and stay at home.